Tesla's all-new Model Y Project Juniper refresh has leaked in a really big way. We finally got some brand new details on this new Model Y, and the news is good and bad. Let me tell you why the leaks and rumors were really wrong on this one. Plus, Tesla's holiday update is slowly rolling out and breaking some Teslas you may not want to update. Owners are furious about this, and the all-new Model 3 may be launching in North America way sooner than we thought. Let me tell you about the new potential release date and the new features we should see very, very soon. And a huge thanks to Into the AM for sponsoring this video. All right, so first up for today, as we end the 2023 year and move into the new year of 2024, obviously, as I mentioned on this channel, Tesla has many, many big plans for the new year, including one of the most exciting ones I think all of us in North America are excited about, and that is the official launch of the new Model 3 Highland. In fact, we are seeing more and more photos and videos every single day of this brand new Model 3 uncovered, driving around Fremont and the Greater Bay Area, as rumors mount that we're going to be seeing a launch of this vehicle very, very soon here in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. There are a few things particularly exciting and interesting about this. One is that obviously this new Model 3 has a lot of cool features. You've got the new design, RGB lighting, cooled seats. You guys know all that stuff. That's super exciting. And I also see many comments from all of you who are saying, or at least many of you, saying that you're waiting for this new vehicle. You don't want to buy a current Model 3, you want to wait for the new ones coming soon. And it looks like that wait is almost over. Also, along with this new Model 3, we're going to be getting a performance model that should have a plaid powertrain, some more sporty seats, some other premium features. That's going to be cool. And in terms of timing, Tesla has already confirmed, at least one Tesla executive has confirmed, that there will be a Model 3 Performance launching in the first half of 2024, with current rumors saying that the Model 3 long range and standard range will launch in the first 3 months of 2024 in North America. So over the next couple of months, we could see a big Model 3 launch of the new Performance model. We could get all of those models launching in the US. Things are going to be very exciting. Though I should make a note here is that pricing is likely going to change for better or for worse, especially since we already know Tesla has confirmed that the Model 3 will be losing its full $7,500 federal tax credit. There is no incentive for Model 3 standard range or Model 3 long range. So because Tesla is no longer bound to the incentive game and all of the MSRP caps, they could raise the price and not be too concerned about qualifications since, well, they don't already qualify. So we may see some price increases come with this new Model 3, though hopefully the upgrades will make it worth it and worthwhile. And hopefully it's something we see very, very soon, as the Model 3 in North America is long overdue for an upgrade, and it looks like it's finally coming in the new year. And speaking of that new Model 3, Tesla also has a bit of a hidden feature on these new models that are around the world. They're in these cars, but they haven't been activated until now. New certification documents confirm that the Highland Model 3s do have an active adaptive headlight feature that's there that will soon be turned on through a free over-the-air software update. And I'm no expert on this, so apologies if my analogy here is poor, but from my understanding, with a traditional regular headlight like we've got in all the Teslas right now, they're in a fixed position. So as you drive and as you turn, that headlight is going to stay in a fixed position, not necessarily displaying the light where you want it. As is with these adaptive controls, or I should say these adaptive headlights, in contrast, it's going to follow your radius of the turn with your car. So as you turn the wheel, the light's going to follow, which is helpful if you're making a turn or going into a special direction or stuff like that. Again, I'm no expert on this. All I know is that it is a good feature. It's built into Model 3s, the new ones right now, and should be being turned on soon through a free over-the-air update, making these cars even better for the low, low price of $0. All right, moving on from that, I want to talk for a moment about Cybertruck, because things with Cybertruck are exciting, but also a little confusing. What we know right now is that many people around North America, I should say specifically the United States, are being invited to configure their Cybertruck. They can jump into the configurator, they can design it to their heart's content, and get their truck ready, though there are a couple of caveats. One is that, at least for the time being and the foreseeable future, these are Founders Editions Cybertrucks. They're in the Foundation series, meaning that there is a $20,000 premium and some extra goodies for the model you choose. So there's the long-range model, the all-wheel drive model, and then also the Cyber Beast, the tri-motor variant that'll be shipping a little bit later, that is going to be $20,000 more expensive. So $100,000 is your cheapest Cybertruck right now, or up to $120,000. And while the configurator is opening and people are being able to design this and get it ready, deliveries have begun. But as of right now, I've only seen it to one non-Tesla employee, at least to my understanding. I've seen a couple of Cybertruck deliveries, about a handful as of now in the greater Austin area, but they've only been for those who are Tesla employees or somehow related to the Tesla company. I believe one person, this fellow YouTuber, did receive his truck, and I don't think he has an affiliation to Tesla. You can correct me down below in the comments, but he's the only one I know of as of right now who is an actual customer who took delivery of this truck and was not a Tesla employee. So there are many more of these on the road. Deliveries have officially begun. They just haven't begun for the general public yet. Though I should say that Tesla has clarified on their website that deliveries of the all-wheel drive configuration, the $100,000 Cybertruck, will commence in December of this month. So with a couple days of the month and of the year left, hopefully Tesla's able to make this promise happen and get some more trucks out to customers in the California and Texas area. So be on the lookout for that. Now, this next story is a little interesting because, well, Elon is maybe infamous and very well known for sort of discussing products and making promises before their official announcement or release. The wider Tesla company as a whole and other Tesla executives aren't known for doing that, which is why this story is particularly interesting, because Tesla has confirmed they are in fact working on wireless charging for your Tesla, hopefully coming soon. Now, just to interrupt the video for a moment, as you can tell, I'm not home. I'm sort of home for the holidays. I'm visiting my in-laws, had to do some traveling, and while I couldn't bring all the stuff I typically have to make these videos, I did bring the essentials: camera, mic, light, and also my favorite apparel from Into the AM. It's the comfiest stuff I own. I love the way it looks. It is super comfy, great designs. I love this shirt, and I brought everything I've got from them here with me because it's my favorite apparel that I do not leave home without. Personally, I just love that Into the AM has everything you could want under one digital roof. You want flannels, they've got you covered. Joggers, they've got you covered. Graphic tees with a wide array of beautiful designs, really colorful and vibrant. You want something a little bit basic, they've got their basic tees, even unbranded tees. And I gotta tell you, I've done a couple of campaigns that are recently making the rounds on different social media platforms, and I had to wear stuff with no logos. Luckily, Into the AM has got me covered there. They've got some wonderful unbranded tees that look great, fit me great, and are perfect for situations like this. In addition to having all this amazing apparel that I love, I also really love and appreciate that Into the AM has always got some good deals going on that you can take advantage of, like right now. Like, you can get 3 graphic tees for just $61.95. I love all the designs they've got. They look amazing. Or also 3 basic tees for $52.95. You cannot go wrong with the basic tees. They are incredible as well. And if you want to save even more money, I've got you covered there as well. Hit the link down below or go to intotheam.com/Robert10 and use my special coupon code Robert10. That's going to get you 10% off site-wide for getting the best apparel on the market. Again, they've got everything. I love the stuff. I do not leave home without it. I got it on right now. I love it. I know you guys are going to love it as well. So again, learn more about Into the AM. Check out all they've got to offer today at the link down below. Or again, head to intotheam.com/Robert10 and use my coupon code Robert10 to get 10% off site-wide. In a recent interview with Jay Leno, Tesla's team confirmed that they are in fact working on a wireless charger that would work as it sort of sounds. You know how you have wireless chargers for your phones? It would work similar for your car. Basically, you'd have this thing in your garage, you'd drive your car in the garage over the pad, you'd pop out, you'd go in your house, and your car would wirelessly charge and charge up the battery and be good to go. Now, obviously, this sounds a lot better than it might be in person and in practice because there is some concern that you're going to lose some efficiency there having a wireless charge as opposed to just plugging in. Sort of like, you know, right now, how wireless charging for your phone is pretty good, but it's not as fast or, going to be as reliable as a actual cable. That's sort of the scenario here that many are concerned about with charging your EV. Instead of plugging it into a cable, you'd use a wireless charger, though I will say that there are early reports of those familiar with the project saying it's a lot more effective and efficient than you'd think. Speaking of charging, I've got some good news and some bad news. You know how in 2024, Tesla's going to really open up their supercharger network away from being a Tesla exclusive and open up to everyone? Well, now we're learning more details on how that's going to work, and it's not generally good news for Tesla owners, unless you want to own a Tesla and also own another EV or remain active on the supercharger network. Basically, what we're learning right now is that starting in February, Tesla is going to open up the supercharger network to Ford for their use of NACS vehicles. Obviously, as more companies are moving to the Tesla North American charging standard, they are going to get access to the supercharger network. And starting in February, Tesla is going to begin that rollout to allow Ford vehicles to pull up to a Tesla supercharger, plug in, and charge and be good to go. And it seems like every couple of weeks, we learn about another company or two or three joining the NACS charging standard and getting access to the supercharger network starting as early as next year. And while it's great that we're all agreeing on a charging standard and having one common cable is great, what's not so great is that Tesla owners, especially longtime Tesla owners who have enjoyed exclusive access to superchargers, are going to lose that exclusive perk they've had with their Teslas for many, many years, as now all EVs, or at least most other EVs on the road, will begin getting access to this network next year. So just keep in mind that while it's going to be nice to see other EVs get a reliable charging network, you as a Tesla owner are going to lose that exclusive access as Ford and other companies will begin their access to our beloved charging network, and that exclusivity is going away. All right, moving on from that, this next story is interesting because it involves a lot of drama. As you guys know, there's always a drama or controversy or two happening in the Tesla community, and this recent one is interesting because it was good news and also bad news. There was some good news in the fact that Tesla was releasing their holiday update. This was packed with new features like Apple Podcasts. It was going to have some improvements to your mapping and routing. It had the new high-fidelity park assist and other quality life features. All of that was very exciting to see. But the rollout of this feature has been delayed and sort of a mess. Even as I record this video right now, there are many Tesla owners around the world, even especially, in North America, where this update was really rolling out to begin with, who still, for whatever reason, have not received their holiday update for no specific rhyme or reason. We know that initially Tesla was a bit late getting this update out the door because they had to work on incorporating that recall sort of update to the autopilot system to sort of meet the requirements of those regulatory bodies in the US. So there's a little bit of a delay getting that worked into the update, but then it started rolling out. But then it was sort of going out to random cars for no specific reason. We had heard at first Tesla was prioritizing ultrasonic sensorless cars because of the new high fidelity park assist feature that's only going to be on those newer vehicles, but then it was going to old vehicles, new vehicles. Some people were getting it, some weren't. Basically, as it stands right now, there are still, like I said, many people who don't have the holiday update, and there's no specific reason as to why. We've also seen a lot of owners actually have some problems with the holiday update. It was actually throwing up some warnings for their 12-volt battery, giving a false positive of an issue with that battery. It's unclear if a subsequent software update after that was able to fix that issue, but many owners, I believe it was thousands who were affected, had 12-volt battery issues with their Teslas, and the cars would not operate normally or even drive at all because of those issues. So if you were affected, let me know down below in the comments. But as we heard from some reporting, I believe from TeslaScope, Drive Tesla Canada, one of the big Tesla outlets, thousands of owners were affected, and Tesla had to pause the update, pull that specific software, and issue a fix because thousands of customers were affected. Tesla has also provided an update on the high fidelity park assist feature. This is sort of in response to sort of the issues with the vision system. And it seems like as of right now, this feature is only on cars, newer Teslas, that do not have the ultrasonic sensor system, though Tesla has confirmed this feature will be coming to older Teslas with those sensors sometime at a later date. That timeline is TBD. As we've seen floating around over the past couple of days, a couple of reports from owners on this. They say it's pretty good. They also say it has sort of fixed some of the reliability issues with the vision system as well. So if you've used this feature, let me know down below your thoughts on this. Is it better? Is it worse? Is it helping or hurting your Tesla parking experience? It seems to be generally well received from the community, though again, it is still sort of no substitute for those much more reliable ultrasonic sensors. I also wanted to provide a quick update for those of you who are looking to buy a Tesla before the end of the year. I know many of you are holding out hope for an even better discount or some good deal that you could take advantage of before the end of 2023. I've got an update here, And that is to say, well, there really isn't an update. What we are learning right now, more and more every day, is that many Teslas will not qualify for the full $7,500 federal tax credit, and some of them, like the Model 3 long range and standard range, won't qualify for a single dollar of the federal tax credit. So if you are looking for one of those Model 3s to pick up and you're looking to save essentially $7,500 off the price of that car, take delivery before the end of the year in order to get that credit, because starting January 1st, it's not going to happen. In addition to that, there are the other discounts you can get on the SX3Y. There are some inventory discounts, about $3,000 you can save on a 3-year Y. There's also 6 months of free supercharging and also 3 months of free full self-driving, again, if you take delivery before the end of the year. I haven't seen, at least as of recording, any crazy last-minute deals from Tesla or anything like that, but just know that those goodies and discounts and incentives are going to change or expire in the new year. So now is a very, very good time to buy a Tesla because there are a lot of good deals to be had, but in just a couple of days, they're going to be going away. So if you're looking to buy a Tesla, now is a pretty good time. All right, next up, we've got a really big one to talk about. This is some all-new info on the Model Y Project Juniper refresh. Just like the Model 3 got all the attention with that new exterior and interior redesign, all of that, potentially more, is coming to the Model Y very soon. And now we're learning that this refresh might be happening a lot sooner than we thought. Some new reporting over from Bloomberg tells us that while we thought we might be getting this at the end of 2024, early 2025, we're now hearing that we might be seeing this as early as mid-2024, though it might just be in the Chinese market at first. This report from Bloomberg says that Tesla's Gigafactory in Shanghai will be going down for about a week in the new year, at least parts of that factory, to retool and upgrade parts of the Model Y production line to get ready and accommodate this pretty big, significant refresh happening in the middle of 2024 when mass production is expected to begin. They note that this is going to be way bigger than the mini Model Y refresh that is in China right now. That's the interior RGB ambient lighting and the wheel covers. But what's interesting about this report is that we haven't heard when we could see this in other parts of the world, namely North America. We've also heard some reports that potentially we could see production of this new Model Y sometime in the summer of 2024 over at Giga Berlin. So it's very confusing as to the timeline on this. It seems like the big refresh is coming way sooner than we thought, mid-2024, but we might be getting it maybe first launching in China and then expanding to other markets later on. So maybe we get a Chinese launch in the middle of the year, a summer launch at Berlin in the summer, and then maybe we get a North American launch in the fall. Not exactly sure how this lines up with the Reuters report, but it looks like this Model Y refresh is definitely happening, and actually happening sooner than we thought. And as we sort of wrap up the year, yeah, Tesla did have some controversies in 2023, but 2024 is going to be super exciting. And we did see a lot of good stuff this year. Remember, the Model S and Model X saw some massive price drops. These cars have not been this affordable in a long, long time. Same for Model 3 and Model Y as well. Tesla gave us a lot of goodies and discounts on these vehicles. They are ramping up production. You can now get a Tesla way easier than you could back in 2021 or 2022, both in terms of pricing and also availability. And 2024 is going to be a very exciting year. Cybertrucks are going to be officially hitting the road in massive quantities. Hopefully we get a sneak peek at that new Model 2, new Model Y Juniper maybe launching at the end of next year. Also the new Model 3 launching in the United States, and all the software goodies and other things coming. Things are going to be very, very exciting, and I cannot wait to see what is in the new year. I've got one more video to publish before the end of this year, but I want to give a big thank you to you guys for all your support. 2023 has been a great year on the channel. And I want to say that I appreciate all of your comments. I read all your comments. I appreciate all the nice emails I get and messages, and want to say I really appreciate your support. Thank you all so much. And to say thank you, I want to give some giveaways here on this channel and give back to you guys. So if you can drop down below in a comment, I want you to comment down below your favorite Tesla feature. Whether it's your favorite color, it's your favorite software feature, whatever that favorite feature is, drop a comment down below, and I'm going to pick 2 or 3 of you to give away some Amazon gift cards to totally for free. I'm not going to contact you on Telegram. I'm going to message you on YouTube directly, figure out a way to privately email you from there, but give away some money for free as a thank you from me to you, because I do appreciate your support. Also want to give a big thanks to HOV Mags. They are our sponsor for the newsletter this month. They're the easiest way to attach or detach those eyesore of a decal for the HOV lanes. They're magnetic. They're super easy to attach and detach. I love HOV mags. I'll leave a link to them down below. And also, if you didn't know, I've got a free weekly newsletter that has some Tesla news delivered directly to your inbox every week for free. It's called Tesla News Weekly. I'll leave a link down below. If you go to teslanewsweekly.com, you can sign up totally for free and join a couple hundred other people who have subscribed and are getting Tesla news to their inbox every single week, totally for free, with a bit more of a deep dive into things that I can't do on this channel. As always, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes, the comments. I appreciate you so much. Really means the world to me, and you are letting me live my dream every day by talking Tesla, even when I'm on vacation. As you can see, I'm not home. I'm on vacation here. I'm visiting my in-laws. I still got a mobile studio because I can't stop making videos, because I gotta give you guys gotta give you guys the news, even when I get tongue-tied and even when it's a bit of a slower news week. So as always, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate ya. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.